Okay, so this is another one of those videos that's just leftover fights from, what's it called? From my 2-week hiatus. I also want to say, like, I really thought I was going to fall off after the hiatus. Like, I was like, oh man, I was doing pretty well with the channel, and then I just took a 2-week long break, and I don't know if I'll, like, if people even care. I don't know if I'll, like, you know, I don't know if I've killed the channel here. But no, like, it's been amazing. My first video back was the EPI video, and that got like 270 views or something right now, as of when I'm recording this. And even while I was, like, you know, I was on hiatus, my where to get gears for every character video, like, that started doing really well. And my super move compilation video, like, those are both at 1,000 views now. And you know, I woke up today, and today is September 25th, so Thursday, yes. I woke up today, and I was reading comments about, you know, how great, like, you know, like, how I go into, like, in depth with everything, and that, like, you know, people really enjoy my gameplay. And it's small, but you'd be surprised how much of an impact, like, small comments on that, like, that positively impact someone's day. But yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for all the support, and I'm gonna keep making videos when I can. I'm trying to balance the college stuff. Work-wise, it's not too bad, because it's like I don't need to do too much to record the videos, like, at least the gameplay videos. I will say I do intend to eventually expand the channel to more than just Injustice 2 mobile gameplay. So stuff like, you know, when the Lego Batman game gets released, I might do a video on that, or I might play the Arkham games. So I want to expand the channel to, like, potentially more games, but also potentially more mediums. So, as people know, I'm a music production major. I've mentioned it a couple times, but I was talking to a friend of mine, and I'm like, you know, me just to go in. So anyway, here's like me learning to play the song on piano. Probably won't do too well on my channel, but if I were to release a, like, you know, a song that was like Constantine inspired theme, I think something like that might do pretty well on the channel, because the sub niche here is Injustice 2 mobile, but the bigger niches are gaming and DC. And I think the overarching niche of my channel is DC Comics, because and the reason for that is Injustice 2 mobile is a DC game, but what is it more? Is it more oriented on DC, or is it more oriented on being a video game? And simple answer to that, I think, is it's more oriented on being something DC oriented, because who plays Injustice 2 mobile? DC fans or video game fans? Pretty obvious to me it's DC fans. Yeah, so anyway, I tried to use Constantine there because someone in my comment section asked for a Constantine gameplay, and I tried my best, but made a couple mistakes. First of all, I let the darkness expire for Raiden on the first activation, which is a pretty big mistake, simply for the fact that if you activate Raiden's darkness after doing all of the Zatanna stuff, you basically just can't see it. So it becomes pretty difficult to, like, know when darkness is expiring. I also make the mistake of fighting Starfire, who is one of the most annoying AIs in the game. That team, I think, has the potential for, like, you know, one-shotting. But I think I need a little bit more passive stats, maybe a higher star rating Constantine, and what's the last thing I was thinking of? Oh, and the boss I'm fighting needs to be combo interruptible. And you might be thinking, well, why don't you just use the traditional Constantine, Swamp Thing, Raven team? Constantine needs to be a pretty high star rating for that to work, and you also need to have a decent amount of passive stats. We're talking probably 2 maxed out passive stat artifacts there. So, yeah, one-shotting with Constantine is probably will definitely be possible in the future when I have my Constantine leveled up more and when I have higher passive stats. But for right now, I think Zatanna's the better teammate because she gives me percentage health, but she also gives Constantine a damage buff, which I think is more valuable than the Swamp Thing damage buff. I'm also trying to block specials here with Beast Boy because I get power drained. I also didn't mention anything about the League of Anarchy fight because, what's it called? What was I thinking of? Oh, because everybody's seen that fight. Like, everybody kind of knows Gemstone League of Anarchy is stupid. So, really close fight here, actually. I get quite unlucky. I don't activate Puppet on the first special, but I do get to on the second special. And Atrocitus is blinded, and it's safe sailing from here. But, yeah, back to what I was saying about the future of the channel. My sub-niche is Injustice 2 Mobile at the moment, but I think the bigger niche is DC Comics, and I want to do more stuff with DC Comics. Initially, this channel was only ever supposed to be Injustice 2 Mobile. But the more I thought about it, the more I went, I don't just want to play this game forever because I love DC and I love the world of DC. And I want to, you know, be able to do something with that. Even if it's like something that's just a hobby, maybe one day it could be something that's like a side gig. Maybe one day it could be my job, dude. Like, that would be amazing. If I could, man, if I could make money just being a nerd about comics, like, that'd be the greatest gift in the world. But where I am right now, I'm primarily a Injustice 2 Mobile channel, and I'm pretty happy with that, because Injustice 2 Mobile doesn't take too much time to record, and, you know, you start small, and I've already attracted a pretty, like, you know, nice following. I'm closing in on 100 subs, I've got like 300 hours of watch time. I'm doing pretty good, and I'm pretty happy with where the channel is, especially for the fact that it still was holding strong when I essentially wasn't and was doing other stuff in life. So, yeah, I'm incredibly grateful to all of you guys for that, by the way. But yeah, the future of the channel is looking pretty bright. I do want to do more stuff with it, and you know, if you guys are interested in that, let me know. If you guys have any suggestions for, like, things you would like to hear me talk about, or want to hear my opinion on, or have suggestions for video ideas, like maybe there's a show you want me to review, or maybe you want to see me do something more, like, comic book related, as opposed to Injustice 2 Mobile related, please do let me know in the comments. Yeah, so anyway, Orm, I haven't even talked about my boy Orm here. Orm, Flash, Grodd, if you lose the Flash buff with Orm, you're not going to one-shot, but if you keep the Flash buff and get a decent amount of damage off, or keep it throughout the whole fight, you'll one-shot. Like, my Orm's 3 stars, I've got like half max passive stats, and I'm doing, like, when I crit, I'm doing 300, like, mil on a special. The only problem is, at lower tiers, the shield's gonna hold a lot longer. Here, Ivy's a tier 5 boss, so her, she does a lot more damage, so the chances of me losing the shield and getting caught in a special is quite high. So I've got to be pretty careful. Also, I get pretty unlucky there. Orm went through a short period where he just wasn't critting. But yeah, at this point I know I'm going to one-shot. Yeah, so... I'm sorry for switching between, like, gameplay and, like, talking about the channel. It's just like, I don't want to sit there and go, oh, 300 mil on that special every single time. But, like, something's going to happen in the game, and I'm in the middle of my, like, talking about something that's happening with the channel or life. And I just kind of switch between the two. Because I do my commentary. My commentary is done in post, so all the fights have already happened, and I've already uploaded them to, like, my Dropbox, so I know what happens. And the reason I do that is just so, like, I can give you guys better commentary about, like, what's happening in the fight. And also, you know, if you already know what's happening in the fight, then I can just, like, you know, nerd out about something while you guys watch the fight. I mean, the only important thing for you to know here is Harley is dot immune, but Scorpion bypasses dot immunity, so Harley is kind of useless. Anyway, yeah, back to what I was talking about at the beginning of the video. You know, doing something like doing stuff that is DC oriented, that is also other like things I'm also passionate about. It's like, I think that would be really cool. Like, I would love to be able to do some kind of like soundtrack or character theme, you know, for a DC character, because I'm a music production major, and you know, being able to incorporate music and comics, two things I really love, together would be great. Being able to, you know, write a couple short video essays would also probably be pretty fun, because I'm also pretty big on writing. I enjoy it quite a bit. I don't do it professionally, but I have been told I am a good writer by everyone from teachers to close friends, so I don't know. Yeah, but it would be fun, I think, and to get my thoughts out would also be quite helpful. And I also just love talking and discussing with people. So, you know, maybe one day you'll see some different on the channel, but, you know, who knows, really? Who knows what the future has for us? Yeah, so Harley's just getting bullied, man. I forgot how brutal this fight was for her. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, if the boss can be stun locked, they're cooked, basically. 100 mil there. I'm out of water. Sad times. Yeah, I just feel really fortunate being able to do all of this, having this channel. Like, man, even to have it be as successful as it is, and is more than enough for me at this point. Like, I started that channel as kind of like a joke. I started the channel as like a joke. I was just like, my friend said, hey, maybe you should be a YouTuber, dude. Like, you play this game a lot, and you've got a lot of stuff maxed out. You should totally make some videos on this. And I went, yeah, sure, actually. I do care a lot. I think content creator does make a lot of sense for me. I've always been a relatively creative person. And I'd like to think I'm at least somewhat charismatic. Don't really know how well that translates over video, but if you've met me in real life, I love my coffee, and I love jumping over things. I have kind of a nut job in real life. Yeah, but you know, making content, being a DC nerd is just something that makes me really happy. And, like, that's the majority of the reason that I do things in life. It's like, it's not financial, it's not for status, it's just, I enjoy it. I never made an Injustice 2 mobile channel so that I could be the best Injustice 2 mobile YouTuber in the world. I made it because I like the game, and sometimes it kind of annoys me, and it might be entertaining to watch people, it might be entertaining for people to watch me rant. But in life, my goal is to be the good man. And you know, if I can entertain some people or make their day better with some stupid YouTube video, or make people think with like something more philosophical, I mean, that's more than enough for me in this life. I talk like I'm gonna die. I talk like I'm dying over here, but nah, it's just I'm quite philosophical as a person. Yeah. So yeah, Bane gets absolutely annihilated. Killer Frost is just hilarious. She's like the best support character in the game. She's great. Just being able to freeze lock the opponent is amazing. So also, yep, this is, I think, literally just all the tier 5 bosses, and I mean, look, Batman Who Laughs is not a hard boss. As long as you have as long as you have John on your team, you're good. I also hate this man, by the way. The boss himself is not bad. He's not a difficult boss. I just don't like Batman Who Laughs as a character. I think he's needlessly edgy in pursuit of trying to be cool. I also think he's way oversaturated. to me, he's just kind of cringe. Like, I've always been... I've always liked more nuanced characters, so most of you probably know, but my favorite comic book character is Supergirl. And a large reason for that is actually Woman of Tomorrow, because that's my favorite comic book, and I love the nuance that goes into that character and the way that Tom King writes her. And I also really like Constantine as a character, because his backstory is so over the top, it's ridiculous. But he's got this aura to him, and he's just really cool. But I don't think he's, like, needlessly overpowered or needlessly edgy. Constantine's definitely edgy, but, like, I don't know. I think Batman Who Laughs is a little bit excessive. And please, I never want to see a Batman Who Laughs film, man. I'm done with the character. I'm good not seeing him in any other media for at least a couple years. For a decade. But, yeah, that's my 2 cents. That's my short little tangent, rant. I let the super move play, too, because I hate this man so much. He's actually going to get killed by the super move. Yeah, but, like, that's my... I've made my opinions on characters, I think, clear in the past. But, you know, again, I'm just one dude with an opinion. Like what you like. Don't let anyone, like, force you to think anything. If you think Batman Who Laughs is cool, you're allowed to think that. If you think Supergirl is unnecessary and just a Superman in a skirt, you're allowed to think that. Individual thought to me is more important than people having the same opinion as me. As long as you can express your opinions in a civil manner, it doesn't matter to me too much. Also, Black Lightning, Predator, Batman there. Nothing special. Thanks so much for watching.